that Charlie Kirk showed at a debate at Texas A&M as proof that Kilmar Abrego Garcia, yes, he has it right there, is a criminal with very photoshopped, No, look at that.
It's called labeling. Do you know what a label is?
No, Trump
when you drink a water bottle, is that photoshopped when it labels something and describes it?
It was
There's a
photoshopped
difference between
as
labeling and
proof
hold on. These tattoos are not photoshopped. They're
they're not.
labeled. Do you know the difference between a labeling and a Photoshop?
I understand. Please don't be condescending to me. I have a photo of both.
Hold on a second,
right
Mr. Debate Champion. If it's correct,
sir, I'm trying to engage you in a respectful debate. Please reciprocate.
Let me finish my thought. If it's true that there is nothing wrong with the tattoos on his hands, why did his girlfriend blur it out in all the images she posted?
I cannot speak to what his girlfriend has or hasn't done.
Because
all I can show.
Right. What's up, amazing people of YouTube? Hope you guys are feeling good. My name is Elario, your host, and today I'm back with another video check of you guys. This is called "He Asked for a Fair Debate but Couldn't Handle the Truth." You know the drill, guys. We'll talk less and react more. Let's check this one out.
Hi, good afternoon. I'm going to try and keep this right on point so you guys can get going. My name's Dennis. I'm here with San Francisco State's speech and debate crew, our forensics crew here on SF State. And I'm hoping to engage you guys, both of you. It's very nice to meet you both in a fair, honest debate on pursuing truth. The points I'm going to hit today are going to be your podcast that you just made about us, about SF State, as well as some of your points on religion and immigration. And I like to believe that you're hopefully here in good conscience, trying to debate people fairly.
Gotta go faster, man. What is it?
I'm doing it. You called our campus an island of totalitarianism. You said you should see what these people believe, what they think, that SF State is much like Stalingrad or Leningrad, a Maoist-type concentration camp. Now, look, I think they could have done a little better job with the architecture and all. But also, a campus that's totalitarian, as you said, this is literal. You said on your podcast this, you did. You said this, I'm talking to both of you. You said this on your you said this.
Okay, I said island of totalitarianism, but I agree with everything she said. So,
anyways, on your podcast, you said this, and I don't think an island of totalitarianism would be hosting this event for you to come debate people fairly, no?
Last time I was here, they didn't.
They only did because we threatened to sue them.
Yeah.
That's why we're here today. You know, do you know she was literally locked in a room for hours because a bunch of trans zealots were threatening her life, and they canceled the event in a classroom, and the university did nothing to punish the people responsible, and instead sent out an email apologizing that her presence came on campus? What do you think about that?
I think that if people should do protests peacefully, try and debate with logic and facts like we're trying to do now, and that.
So you would condemn what happened 2 years ago to me on this campus?
I think violence is condemnable without logic and debate. But I'd like to bring up that I don't think sometimes you guys are here fairly when you come to debate people. I watched a debate that you had with Texas A&M where you brought up...
Come up. Come up. Come up. Come up. Come up. Come on. Come on up. Right here. This mic is for you. Come on up. Walk her up.
Look, I'll say very briefly
Come up to the mic.
you. You said you had every intention of approaching this conversation of truth.
Absolutely.
Do you believe that men can get pregnant?
No, you're not. Come on up.
That's a complex issue that
It's
I don't
not
feel...
complex.
Nope, that is
It's
not
a
a complex issue.
Okay, I'm not going to answer that because you guys
Well, you
asked me
said
to be on
you're
brief
interested in the
topic.
truth. If you
Yes.
cannot say if men can or cannot get pregnant, you're clearly not interested in the truth.
I am. I don't want to give you an untruthful answer, so I'm going to continue to my next
I will
topic.
give you the answer, the only answer. It's no, men cannot get pregnant.
Okay, I will accept that as your answer. Now, I want to show to the crowd this photo. Anyone wants to look at that? Charlie Kirk showed at a debate at Texas A&M as proof that Kilmar Abrego Garcia, yes, he has it right there, is a criminal with very photoshopped, No, look at that.
It's called labeling. Do you know what a label is?
No, Trump
when you drink a water bottle, is that photoshopped when it labels something and describes it?
It was
There's a
photoshopped
difference between
as
labeling and
proof that...
Hold on. These tattoos are not photoshopped. They're
they're not.
labeled. Do you know the difference between a labeling and a Photoshop?
I understand. Please don't be condescending to me. I have a photo of both.
Hold on a second,
right
Mr. Debate Champion. If it's correct...
Sir, I'm trying to engage you in a respectful debate. Please reciprocate.
Let me finish my thought. If it's true that there is nothing wrong with the tattoos on his hands, why did his girlfriend blur it out in all the images she posted?
I cannot speak to what his girlfriend has or hasn't done.
Because
all I can show is right here. He doesn't have MS-13 tattoos.
Literally right here.
Has that been proven? Is that factual?
Yes, it is.
Trump has used this labeling to try and prove that he's a part of.
Next question. Thank you very much.
Okay, I'm part religion. Will you let me debate you on religion?
No, we got a long
I'm
line.
man of
Thank you.
All right, thank you for your time.
Man. That didn't turn out quite as I expected. You know, the funny thing was when he kept going on and on of what he wanted the debate to be, and Charlie was like, man, go faster. You want to debate, go straight to the point. There's no need dilly-dallying or dancing around and all that. Now, his entire pain was the fact that on Charlie's podcast, Charlie and the young lady seated beside him labeled his school as a totalitarian structure and all that. In fact, his pain is that they insulted his alma mater. That could be hurtful, true. But then again, with the example given here of this same lady who came to this same campus 2 years ago to have a talk show with them, a debate rather with them, and they threatened to attack her and all that. Even when Charlie asked the crowd if what he said on that podcast, how he described the school was true, the way they shouted yes is just enough affirmation. That's the second. Thirdly, for the fact that he can't condemn outrightly what those people did to this lady 2 years ago, it is just him eating his own words of pursuing the truth. Now, he wanted to stand on the notion that if the school is actually that bad, then they won't even be here in the first place. But Charlie rebuffed him there when he told him that they are only there because they threatened to sue them. They had the right to sue them if they didn't engage in this talk show. And we could see that his entire conversation was sped up because there was an angry person in the crowd that wanted to talk. But he couldn't even answer the simple question of whether a man could get pregnant or not. And he's a man. And I'm just wondering if he thinks that he can get pregnant. And honestly, if you are not going to tell yourself the truth and voice out the truth in that particular context, then really, can anyone believe what is coming out of your mouth? Can anyone believe any of the notions you are trying to push forth? For me, it's all just going to be seen as propaganda. Because if you can't simply answer whether or not men can give birth, then there is really a problem with society. On that aside, I would have really loved to see what that woman was acting up about. I mean, she looked really pissed and aggressive. I'm sure that would have been a really, really hot debate. But guys, please tell us what you think about this video in the comment section. And please leave a thumbs up for us at the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching and stay safe.